So here we are out in the east. This is Tbilisi. About 2,000 miles to the east of Rome, and it always amazes me that the Romans came here, and in the time of the Romans this was the province of Iberia, a distant land in the east. And 2,000 miles in an airplane, that's like 3-4 hours of travel. I wonder how long it took for a Roman centurion to move from the city of Rome to reach the frontier of the empire here in Tbilisi. It's amazing how transport has changed in time. But those airplanes allow you to get out and see the world and expand the size of your goldfish tank and experience a lot more. They say a goldfish, a little goldfish, if you put it in a small bowl, it grows about this large. If you put it in a bigger bowl with some more food, it'll grow about this large. And if the goldfish is put into a tank where there's predators, where there's other fish and there's competition, it'll grow this big. And if it's out in the wild and there's real big predators and it's a real advantage to be huge, the goldfish will grow really big. So goldfish grows as large as the environment in which it finds itself. Human beings are much the same. If your environment is like a little goldfish bowl where food is fed constantly and it's comfortable and there's no risk, you grow about as big as a little goldfish. But if you move around, if you see lots of things, if you get out there, if you start a company, if you take a risk, it's the equivalent of putting yourself in the biggest goldfish tank. There are predators, there's more ups and downs, it's not safe every day. But that's the only way you really expand and live a big life. As we're here thinking about sea life, marine animals, the goldfish grows as big as the bowl. There's another sea creature called the Sea Squirt. And the Sea Squirt, when it's born, it's mobile. And it's got a brain that controls its movement. And the Sea Squirt moves around the sea looking for a nice rock where it can latch on and make a home. And the first thing that the Sea Squirt does when it latches on to a safe, comfortable home is to eat its own brain. Because once the Sea Squirt has latched onto a comfortable, safe home, there's no need for a brain. This is perhaps a great metaphor for life. As a kid, you're constantly challenged in school, university, moving around. And very often as an adult, you can latch on to a nice, comfortable life, go to work, same job each day, come home, same sofa each day, same series on television. It's the equivalent of a sea squirt latching on to a comfortable place, eating its own brain, and then just repeating day after day the same thing. Lesson from the goldfish, find a big bowl. Lesson from the sea squirt, don't settle down and get comfortable. And certainly don't eat your own brain. Conor, enjoy this video from Tbilisi. We've seen waterfalls, we've seen the baths, we've walked around the center of the town, had a great lunch. Food is different here, the language is different here, the writing is different here. It really takes you out of the comfort zone. Georgian theme park above behind Tbilisi. We've taken the funicular up the hill and we've got the red and white telecoms tower. To me, a very Soviet era looking building. Apparently the tallest building in all of Georgia here behind us. Big metal structure. I guess this is the type of things that those Russian YouTubers that like to jump off structures climb up and do base jumping off of. Thank you for your subscriptions, subscribes, your comments. Helps me keep making these videos, be inspired each week with ideas and questions to answer.